Hi, this is Christina for Space Coast Area Transit, and today we are here doing Transit Talk at the Transit One meeting at the City of Rockledge City Hall. And I'm here with Miss Eva Rea, who is the chair of Transit One. And Eva, kind of introduce yourself to the audience and tell us how you got involved with Transit One.
Thanks, Christina. Again, my name is Eva Rea, and I'm actually, for work, I'm the Director of Community Management for the Brevard Company. But I've always been very passionate about transportation and transportation issues. I feel, and it's my perspective, that the transportation network, the transportation options in a community really is a direct correlation to the quality of life for the people who live and visit in that community. So when Transit One announced that they were going to be forming at last year's Transit Summit, it was really just a kind of a natural thing for me to raise my hand and say, I'm really interested in talking about this because, again, the transportation in a community says a lot about that community.
So, what exactly is the mission of Transit One specifically?
Okay, Transit One has a mission of strengthening and expanding public transportation and mobility options in Brevard County.
Very good. Yeah. And what, so, here in Brevard County, we may have some challenges, and what are some of the challenges that we're facing today?
Right, so we do have a couple of gaps in our public transportation network. First is the headway. So a headway is how long it takes between buses at any given bus stop. And when you have a headway of, say, 60 minutes, and you are trying to get to work, but the bus doesn't arrive until 10 minutes after your start time, you actually have to start a whole hour earlier and take the time before that. So we're a community known for getting people to outer space, and we can't get them to work on time. So we really want to try to work toward reducing that headway, reducing the amount of time that people spend waiting for a bus. And so that's one issue. Another issue is the whole first mile, last mile concept, which is, you have to get to a bus stop. So how do you get to that bus stop? Whether you walk there or get there by bike, we have a lot of bus stops that have no sidewalks. It's literally just standing in the grass. We have a lot of bus stops without bus shelters. So making that first mile, last mile more convenient actually helps people access public transportation a lot easier.
And what kind of initiatives or things are you working on to help overcome those specific challenges?
Well, specifically, the first mile, last mile issue got us thinking about biking and bike shares and bike share programs. And so we looked at a couple of the bike share programs around the state. We found a community partner, and the very first bike share program coming to Brevard County is actually going to debut this month along the Cocoa Beach corridor. So that's one of the things that we've been working on over the last year.
Great. So working with other organizations and partners, are there any other partnerships or unique joint partnerships that you have going on?
Oh yeah, the community has been really great. So the Tourist Development Council is actually funding our first bike share program. Now we have other communities looking at it to see if it's going to work for them, but the Tourist Development Council is funding the Cocoa Beach leg of bike share. So that's one example of a community partner stepping up and helping with those mobility options. Another one is Clear Channel Outdoor. I don't know if you've noticed that we do have a couple of digital billboards with Transit One's logo and our mission out there. So they're helping us with our advocacy piece and getting the discussion going on public transportation.
And I've seen those. Yes. So, we talked about the mission, but what's the vision? What's kind of the long term for the future for Transit One?
Well, I knew you would ask that, but I do have to read it because it's rather long. So okay. If you don't mind, Transit One envisions a sustainable future with a wide range of convenient, connected, and attractive multimodal transportation choices that will promote growth and support thriving, livable communities throughout Brevard County.
Great, and that's all right that you had to read it. So, we are live, so, if anybody is looking for ways how they can get involved, what are some ways that they can get involved with Transit One?
So coming and joining Transit One, obviously we are open to anybody, whether it's through your work that you get involved with transportation issues, or like myself, you are just very passionate about transportation. We're always looking for new members. You know, we have committees like our communications committee, which helps get the word out. You know, we have an action committee that really goes out into the community and advocate to elected officials and community partners about the transportation issues we have here. So just reaching out and joining, and you're probably going to ask me about our Facebook page and our website. So transit1.org is our website, and you can contact us through the website and also our Facebook page. So any number of ways to reach out, and we'll be there listening.
Great. Yes, you read my mind. That was going to be, I was going to ask where you go for more information. So thank you so much for being here for Transit Talk. And I know you have a quarterly meeting this evening. We do. So yeah, that's a great time to talk about it and getting involved. So thank you so much, Eva, for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.